Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are doing something a little different. We're going hyper-specific.
Hyper-specific is right.
We're looking at just one component in the pro video world, the tvONE CV-DVI-I-SC-2OUT-FF.
It's a mouthful, that part number. Sounds like it belongs on a rocket.
It really does.
Yeah.
But our mission here is to figure out how this one, very particular piece fits into these huge, complex AV systems.
Okay, so to make this easy, let's use that analogy we talked about.
Mm.
Think of the main unit, the CORIOview, as your customizable workstation, a really powerful one.
Right.
This module, the long part number we just mentioned, that's like your super specialized expansion card that you plug in.
That makes perfect sense. So it's a factory fit module, which just means it's designed to snap right into the main chassis, and its whole job is output.
All about the output.
But the key here, and what I want to dig into, is that it delivers a single scaled output. Why is that one distinction so important?
It's everything. It all comes down to synchronization. I mean, scaling is its main job, making sure a 720p signal or a 4K signal fits the screen perfectly.
Without distortion or anything.
Exactly. But when you have one dedicated scaling engine doing that work, you get rid of any tiny timing mistakes. There's no drift, no visual tearing. It's the one source of truth for your final image.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, connectivity. It's got two DVI-I connectors. In a world of, HDMI and DisplayPort everywhere, why DVI on a modern piece of gear?
That's a great question, and it really speaks to the market this is for. DVI is just incredibly reliable. The connectors screw in, they lock.
So no accidental unplugging during a live event.
You got it. For professional cabling runs, it's robust, it's trusted, and this module is also fully HDCP compliant.
Let's unpack that for a second. What does being HDCP compliant actually mean for someone setting this up?
It just means it respects copy protection. HDCP is that digital handshake that happens. So if you're plugging in a Blu-ray player or the protected stream, the hardware has to prove it's allowed to show it.
And if it's not compliant...
Blank screen. The signal just drops.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's essential.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me. It connects that old school physical output with, modern networking, because it also has two integrated IP stream decoders. That seems like a huge jump in functionality.
It is the ultimate bridge. This is what lets the whole system pull a video feed straight from a network, decode it right there on the card, and then
scale it.
And push that perfect image out through the physical DVI ports. It's how you mix, say, an old camera input with a modern IP source and have it all look seamless.
Right. That level of integration, that kind of performance, it's not cheap. We looked it up. The module is around $2,000.
Yeah.
So why does this one card command that kind of price?
It's two things, really. Reliability and the environment it's built for. You're paying for something that's engineered to run 24/7/365 without ever failing.
Mission critical stuff.
Exactly. And second, the CORIOview is a whole customizable ecosystem. You can get this DVI module, or you can get one with HDBaseT or SDI outputs. You can add different input modules.
So you're paying for that specialized, low-volume, enterprise-grade engineering.
Yes, and things like TAA compliance, which is a big deal for government contracts. It's about where and how the product is made. Plus, you get the high-end support that goes with it.
So what does this all mean? I think the takeaway here is that to understand high-end AV, you have to appreciate these little components that are doing a ton of work behind the scenes.
Absolutely. This thing is the quiet hero that's managing scaling and IP decoding at the exact same time, just to make sure the picture is stable.
Perfect.
And, maybe a final thought for you to chew on. In an age where resolutions are always changing, HD, 4K, 8K, things are coming from everywhere, what kind of headaches does having a single, dedicated, scaled output actually solve? Think about mixing all those sources. How does a component like this prevent a total visual mess on screen?